A939 Toll. That's where we're headed. Road closed here 5th of September for 5 weeks. Diversion. Marvellous. It's a diversion. We love a good diversion. Okay, we're back on the road. Taking a chance between rainstorms, but I'm hoping it'll be better today than it was yesterday. We're going to Inverness now, but via Balmoral, and in order to do that I've just plugged in Balmoral curvy route directly into the Garmin, and then after that I'll plug in Inverness via curvy route via the Garmin. Hepco Castle, 1¼ miles. Well, it's very interesting. It takes us right through this farm. I'm assuming it's the way back too. Interesting little dome building. Well, there it is. Hepco. I assume it's Hepco. Elcho. E-L-C-H-O. Castle. Just stop here a minute. Take a look. The site is closed. There we go, bit of a shame. Country home of the Wemyss family wants the height of comfort and sophistication. Well, I don't think we can see much of it. Private, no admittance. Well, that's the best we can get. Harbour, industrial and business area. It's very pretty. Interesting looking. The Ferguson Gallery. Looks like we hop over the river and then onto the A93, I think it is. That way because of the sun, but that's pretty. We're now on the A93 Dundee Road, 49 miles to Balmoral. Another minor detour, this time to Blackwatch Castle and Museum. Don't know what that is, whether that is it. Poor Garmin throwing its hands up in despair. Explore the history behind the Highlands Regiment Blackwatch. On the A93, just the outskirts of Perth, heading towards Balmoral. Sun shining, roads are mainly dry now, and there's not too much traffic. This part of the A93 is signposted as a snow route, scenic route through the Cairngorms. I must say, with the sun shining, it's quite scenic. Beautiful scenery yet again. We're in the district or area of Glen Shee. Glen Shee Visitor Centre was just on the right, just past it. A bit early for lunch yet. Well, it's feeling like lunchtime, and if this cafe's open by these ski lifts, ski chairs, I'll stop here. Looks like there's people in there. Now some people would say, that's what I need. A trailer. So I stopped for lunch at tea at the Shee, Glen Shee Ski Resort. And whilst I was eating, I was chatting with a group of Swiss, I think they were, 2 adults and 2 children, who were cycling their way around Europe. 4 of them together, just come from Iceland and warming up by coming to Scotland, and quite inspirational really. 3-month trip. They're heading back now to Switzerland, but cycling down through England. So. Good for them. And not an engine in sight. So that's their 4 bicycles just there. Amazing. There's me with my 47 horsepower. Anywho, still haven't reached Balmoral yet. It's just a very leisurely day. But can you blame me? Look at that scenery. I just keep stopping and soaking it all in. Chatting with the chap who worked at that coffee place, asked when did he expect the snow, and he said, well, they hope as early as December. But this year, just gone, it came in February and lasted a week. That's a hard business model, isn't it, to do anything with? We're just coming into the town of Braemar. Let's go into the village centre. That's Braemar Castle, but it's covered in cardboard and bits and pieces to make it look less like it's under reconstruction. But it's certainly closed. A little bit odd. Blue skies, but it's raining. Very lightly though, not bad at all. Just liking all these trees. Very different landscape to the earlier ones, of course, when we came through the peaks, if you like. So this is the entrance to Balmoral Castle. It's closed at the moment. Still got the remnants of the flowers for commemorating Queen Elizabeth II, succeeded by her eldest son, now King Charles III. The River Dee. Okay, we are now on the B976, having just left Balmoral Castle, and it's a single track road, and there was a sign at the beginning saying when lit road is closed, so I assume it can get a bit snowy and treacherous up here. But it looks like we've got about 4.7 miles of this little road before we reach the A939. About 71 miles to Inverness. Not sure whether I'll start the NC 500 today or not. I might do. Depends what time I get there. How many stops I make on the way. It's already 10 to 2. A bit wild and open up here. I would imagine at times it can blow a real gale. Not bad today. I don't know whether you noticed, I'm not sure whether it will make the edit, but I was following a yellow van with AA written on it, Automobile Association, with a fishing rod type symbol on the back for quite a while over Glen Shee. It's just there. Is it? I don't know what that is. It's not really an AA. Oh, where does the road go? Wow, look at this. Passing place. A bit naughty to stop here, I guess, but it's very quiet. Let's just take a quick photo. A939 Tour. That's where we're headed. Road closed here, 5th of September for 5 weeks. Diversion. Marvellous. It's a diversion. We love a good diversion. Oh well. Site entrance, nope. Make a U-turn, can't do that. Following the diversion. Oh well. Into the woods it is then. The diversion was several miles. It's a shame they didn't say earlier on. It's taken us back onto the A93. Yet. Poor Garmin says make a U-turn. Maybe it's... no, it still wants me to make a U-turn, getting further and further away, it says, from where I want to be. Anyway, I'm sure it will take the hint soon. It's amazing how difficult it is to find paper maps. I forgot to bring my paper map. And I thought, well, I'll pick one up at a petrol station. As they sell all sorts of things in petrol stations now. You get your week's grocery in them. And you get a paper map? No. Okay, it's time for tip of the day. If you're going on a trip, take a paper map with you. I've given SatNav a chance to re-calculate the route, and yet it's still saying make a U-turn. This is the diverted route now, travelling the wrong way on the A93, as far as I'm concerned. I would have been better off going to Aberdeen and round rather than wherever we're going now. This is just ridiculous. Anyway, tip of the day, take a paper map because you don't know when you're going to need it. I'm not sure what this is in front of us. bravotravel.nl. Which is struggling a bit up the hill. Bit of an unusual looking thing. More dramatic scenery and undulating roads. Oh, just a couple of miles, maybe 3 miles ago, we came to the end of that diversion. I think that diversion probably added about 30 miles round. Really windy up here. Feel the bike blustering around. Currently on the A939. This is another lovely road. Very curvy. Ups and downs. Some fabulous scenery. I stopped at a little town, whose name I've forgotten already, Bonbuli or something, and just grabbed a coffee. And whilst I was there, I popped out and I booked a campsite. The reason for that is it's got power, showers, not necessarily power showers, it's got electricity and showers, and a little shop apparently. Potentially breakfasts, but they've got a little caveat, in season. I'm not quite sure what in season mean. I think it might just be June, July, August. It seems, oh, it looks quite nice, right by the lake, 3 miles west of Inverness. Highland tourist route. If you can, go for it. Fabulous. Well, we're back on the A9. There's a lot of average speed check cameras set up all over the place, so we're on a bit of dual carriageway at the moment. There's also the ordinary carriageway with a 60 limit. At least you want to make a bit of progress at the speed limits you can on these roads. This is where we're staying. Crew Caravan Park. Nice view of the loch from here. Reception. It's still open. Okay, that's what we'll do then. For today, done 181 miles. We're just west of Inverness, so tomorrow we start the NC 500. I'll pop the tent up now. Unfortunately that shop is shut, so I can't grab any food from there, but luckily I picked some up at the petrol station, so I'm good to go. That's the end of day 6, and quite an eventful day it was. We travelled 181 miles, took about 10.9 litres of fuel, I believe. Started off near the other side of Perth, came up through Braemar, then Balmoral, and then on to Inverness, and to where I am now on the campsite just 3 miles west of Inverness. Got to the campsite, set up the tent, was just setting up my cooking, and it started to rain. The lady in the camper van stroke tent thing next door said, "I've got some spare spaghetti bolognese, would you like it?" So I graciously accepted that, and it was very, very good. The camping community does seem very supportive. It's just super. Anyway, tomorrow it's the NC 500, or the start of, and I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully the rain will hold off a little bit. Today it was a mix of rain and small roads and big roads and all the rest of it. Good variety. Anyway, that's it for the day. I'll just say bye for now.